How you guys doing? I can't hear you guys. How you guys doing? Everybody's here to celebrate this beautiful doggy? You like his hat? How about his bow tie? And his little nice nose? Yeah. Okay, let me welcome all of you to this very, very important event. This is one of the most important events for me. Because when I first started working at the Department of Public Works, one evening I was sitting in my living room watching TV, and do all of you know how windy it gets over here? You do? All right. So, I mean, you must come from either Uloa or St. Gabe's. How many of you are from St. Gabe's? Nobody from St. Gabe's? Oh, they're on their way. So this is Uloa School, right? Okay. So that wind had one of these doggy heads, this one in particular that you see up here, this one right here, used to be at a restaurant across the street. Okay? That restaurant over there. And that wind blew the head down. Yeah, and I got this call that the doggy had fallen. And so and they said, you need to come and you need to get it off the streets and do something with it. But thanks to the neighborhood, all of you who live around here, you guys rallied and said, we should save the head, the doggy head. And so that responsibility was given to us at the Department of Public Works. And at that time, the head of our department was our mayor. And our mayor, he made sure that we got the money and everything we needed to get the doggy head fixed and back to this new location. So how about a big hand for the mayor for him taking that leadership? The other thing he did is the day the head came back in 2005, it was on Valentine's Day. Isn't that special? Aren't you all getting ready for Valentine's Day coming up in a few days? Okay, so without further ado, I'm going to introduce the mayor, and he'll tell you a little bit more about the Doggie Diner head and what this event is about. Welcome our mayor. Please give him a big hand.
Thank you, Mohammed. What Mohammed didn't tell you was that night when the Doggie Diner head was blown down by the wind, he got a call. Guess who called him? Yes. Because I was running around out here looking at things to make sure everything was correct, because that was the job of Public Works, is to make sure everything gets done and everybody is safe. And I wanted to say thank you to Mohammed and the Public Works crew for helping us secure this median area so that all of you wonderful students from ULOA could be right here in the middle of the street. How many times can you be in the middle of the street and be safe? Hardly ever, right? Just when we have Valentine's Day, and we can share this with the Doggie Diner head. We do this once a year on Valentine's week, and I'm really, really glad to share that with you. I'm also glad to share that with your supervisor, Supervisor Katy Tang. She's here too, and she's working really hard. She represents all of you who live around here, and she's working with me and Mohammed and Public Works to make these streets safer. Just up a couple of blocks, we put in some new lights so that when you and your parents and friends cross the street, you know it's really heavy traffic here, and if we don't have more street lights to slow down the traffic, guess what happens? Yeah, a lot of accidents and it'll be crashes. We want you to be safe. And when you're safe, then you can learn a lot of things. And then one of these days, you can be the supervisor. You can be the head of Public Works. Or you can even be, I was going to say the Doggie Diner head, but you said the mayor. All right. Well, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Well, I'm kind of in a little time crunch today. So I'm going to have to leave because I've got somebody important to welcome in San Francisco. Guess who I'm going to welcome in? Katy Tang. Very good, Katy. You got him trained. Very good. I'm going out to the airport, And I'm going to let this person know who I just met with, all of you students from Ulloa. I'll be greeting President Barack Obama. He's coming in, and I'm going to tell him it was really tough to decide between the students of Ulloa or making it on time at the airport for him. And they're both important to me, so I just want to say thank you. Thank you for being good students. Thank you for being here in the middle of the street with me, but it's safe. Don't do this all the time. Thank you for celebrating Valentine's week with Doggie Diner Head. And I hope that you and your teachers and your parents can always know that the city is working for you, because when you grow up, I want you to remember to celebrate the Doggie Diner Head when you are my age. That's going to be in 2 years, right? Okay, 3. Anyway, thank you. Have a great Valentine's Day. You enjoy yourself here. Have a good weekend and enjoy yourselves. We have some cookies and refreshments for you afterwards, okay? Thank you very much. Enjoy. Thank you.
Okay, so a little history. You guys, how many of you have history class? History, okay. So the Doggie Diner Head has been around since 1966. Okay, 1966. And they used to be all over America at restaurants. And gradually, we started losing them. But I want to thank, I want you guys to give this person who I'm going to call a big applause, because he has made it a hobby to collect and save history so that we have these 3 heads that were from former restaurants. Please give John Lau a big hand for preserving history of the Doggie Diner. Sebastian, come on. Get out the truck. Okay, the next person I'm going to introduce you to is someone who I call a very good friend of mine, but also someone who really takes care of this district. She's got quite a amount of real estate that she's responsible for. Some of San Francisco's most beautiful and precious real estate, our beach, some of our parks, and all of the Sunset area. She is responsible for making sure that the grass gets watered, the trash gets picked up, and all the graffiti's removed, and that this district gets its share of what San Francisco gives to other residents. Please welcome Katy Tang, the supervisor.
Thank you. Hello, boys and girls. How are you guys? Good? Well, you all look very lovely in your hats. I tried to give the mayor one to give to President Obama, but he said he already had one, so we hope you'll give it to him. Well, I want to thank you all so much for coming out here. We saw some of your classmates last year and some other years as well, and I travel here almost every day, so I will make sure that if the Doggie Diner Head falls down ever again, which I hope not, that I will make sure to report it to Mohammed, since the mayor is now busy with other things. So we want to make sure that we really take time to celebrate this icon in San Francisco. I think it's the only one, right, designated in San Francisco. So please remember this moment and come and visit often. Make sure it's doing okay. Since it's Valentine's Day coming up, I hope that he has a boyfriend or a girlfriend to celebrate with. Do you think he has one? Yeah? Okay, well, we hope that you have a really fun day. Today we have some great things you can color that my aide Ashley drew up for you to celebrate Valentine's Day and the Doggie Diner Head. So thank you all for being here today.
All right, let's give Katy a big hand. All right. There's a few people I need to thank. All the people that made this event happen. Rachel Gordon. Please thank Rachel and her team. She got all the refreshments for you, all the crayons and everything. Alison Mickles and her team from the special projects. They bring, oh, Ashley, definitely Ashley from Katy's office. Give them all a hand. All right, are we ready to go have some fun? Get a little drink, do a little coloring? Yeah? All right, thank you all for coming. We really appreciate it. This is an annual event, and you guys have made it happen. So give yourselves a big hand. All right, thank you very much. Thank you.